Okay, so now the app is unlocked and you are in edit mode, and the reason that you know that is because this top bar is a light purple color and you can actually see the buttons here that say open, close, babble on. There's a little lock setting, and then there are the voice settings right here. So the first thing you're looking at is you're looking at all of this and thinking, oh my goodness, there's a lot of language here. There are 119 little buttons here, and then you have your QWERTY keyboard. Each of these buttons has the potential to link to a secondary screen, with the exception of some of them that are protected and blocked out to not be able to go to a second screen in case there has to be more vocabulary added at a later date. But each of these will go to a screen of related vocabulary. So if I touch drink, it's going to bring up the different verb tenses for drink. So you have drink, drinks, drinking, drank, and drunk. And then you also have your choice of drinks up here. So each of the screens, each of those first main screen buttons has the potential to link to the secondary screen. Once you make a selection,
coffee.
So if you say coffee, it's going to take you back out to your main screen. This is a lot to look at first, especially for someone who is a new user. So what you can do is you can actually open and close some of that vocabulary. The way that you're going to do that is you're going to go right up here and, and you're going to touch this little open close button. Now when you do that, it says open close words. In the bottom right hand corner, you have the little light bulb that you can turn everything off. You can close it all. So you can do that. If that was by accident and you didn't want to close it all, you can just touch it again and it'll open all. But what you can do is you can say, okay, you know, I just really wanted to give this person, this child, the opportunity to say that they want to eat or drink something. Let's start with that. What you want to start with is what that child is motivated the most by. So if you know that that little boy that you're working with absolutely loves pretzels, and he'll go through his whole entire textbook and pull out the picture of a pretzel every single time, you might want to start with that because you already know he's motivated by that. But you're going to do it by teaching him the word eat, because that's going to be more generalizable. He's going to be able to use that to talk about any different food and not just pretzels. So you're going to just kind of leave that and drink, and then we're going to also, let's open more here. So now when you've done all that, you're going to go up to the right hand corner and you're going to say done. And now you can see, sorry for the zooming in and out here, I want to make sure that you can see everything, all the buttons I'm pushing. Now you can see you have your more, your eat, your drink, and then the little QWERTY keyboard that stays here. Okay, now when you touch eat, it goes to this page with all of this food on here. You can do this with each page. So if you were going to start off with eat, you could say, okay, this is a little bit too much. I'm going to touch that open, close again, close everything, leave the word eat open, because remember we said that that's going to be the word that's the actual core vocabulary word that is going to be able to be used most often. And you're going to say, let's give him the choice between a cookie or a pretzel. And then you say done. And now you have that where if you touch here, it'll say the word eat. But when you say, hey Johnny, what do you want? He can say
cookie.
Or she can say, if it's not Johnny, if it's a girl, she could say cookie. So you could do that. Now as you add vocabulary, so now you said, oh, okay, you know,
more.
Now you have this child,
cookie,
and they're starting to put these words together, and you want to add something else. So let's do open and close, and let's see, you want them to be able to tell you that they like cookies or that it's my cookie. So you're going to open those two words, and now
my cookie,
or
my
you could say
pretzel.
Okay, so you have that, or you could say,
like,
of course you might want to hide some on that screen also.
Eat.
Okay, now as you add vocabulary, and you can do, let's see, let's add, we're on mind, stop, and go. Okay, and so as you add vocabulary, those first words that you taught are always going to stay in the same place. So that child is never going to have to learn how to say the word eat again, how to say the word cookie again, how to say the word more again. They're not going to have to relearn that at all. So they're just going to be able to build language around the things that they already have. And let's open also play. Okay, so now you have your setting, and now under each of these you have all of the specifics. Here are the games. You can also add toys under there if you want. There are some toys under there. You have go, and you have your places, and of course with each of these screens, as we discussed, you can open and close. So now we'll say that that's the child setting, and that's how you open and close things. Of course, you can do this and you can open and close, and you can just keep adding vocabulary. So let's say you put computer in there, and then you select done.